Sure, why not? Ooh, grumbly. I don't care. Okay. Okay. So now that we've done that and built a new version, right, we just... What am I doing here? Where did my shit go? Fuck off! That's not the one. That's not the one. That's the one. Okay, so now what I need to do, actually what I do need to do is switch this to this. Bring this guy up. Okay, so now what we need is this guy. File open. Hello. Oh, hey, how you doing? Utterably. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? So what I need to do is open this guy, but it's not opening my tester, which is a bit weird. So I might need to make a new install of this because they're all sitting on a cloud server and it's not playing nice. So how may I help you this afternoon? Alright, yep. How may I help you this afternoon? New person? It's actually sitting in this folder here, under this folder here. Yeah, there's no tester on it. Ah, okay. That creates an issue. So what we need to do is add these two to this guy, and then it will probably... Where do we go? There we go. And then it will probably work, right? Yeah. Modify? Yeah. So then we create a new one. Save as blah blah blah. Oh, see, that saved in local. Okay, that's what I did wrong with the other one. I understand, I put it in the wrong portabilized form. Okay, so I need to drop this into, say, a new folder, which would be experts matrix. And in here we make a new one, and it is zone volume. And how are you doing, Art? What's going on with you today? How may I interest you? This is actually 2.007 built off of... Ah, good, yep. So, that's cool. Thanks for dropping in. Just been trying to learn trading. Yeah, that's pretty common when I watch as people do it. Well, if you'd been in here for the last 6 hours, you could have seen me doing it here. As you can see, I'm currently up $181 on this trade. But what I've done is what I do is I automate my strategies. I code them, and I turn them into scripts, which is what this guy is. And then I put them on a server somewhere and I forget about them. Yeah. So if I go over here, you can see these are all scripts that I have running in the background all the time at all times. I have 9 of them running. This one's up $36, this one's up 100 and down 12 at the same time, so in total it's up 86, right? This one is up $151. This is since 11 o'clock this morning. It's currently 2 p.m. So 3 hours, and I'm up 153 and 100, and I'm up $9 on that one. I'm up 214 on that one, right? So you know, it's close to 500 bucks in 5 hours or something like that. It's not too bad. So yeah, it's actually been a pretty good day. Friday is normally I end up losing a little bit. Mondays I make my most. This week it was the other way around. And to be honest, I'm not too sure why, but there's always weird shit that happens, and I just arbitrage the difference, and this week it happened on a Friday, so oh well, shit happens. I literally have no idea what happened, okay? I made so much money on that crash. So if you have a look at, I made so much money. You don't. Everyone else is crying about it and shit, right? See this guy here. Okay, this green line is a baseline, and then this yellow line is a baseline. And see how the baseline is moving over time? Anything that goes outside that is profit, okay? And what happened on Friday was I had a line that was like, I've reset it so you can't see the old marks. But what happened was I had a really close line on the Friday because I'd reset it, and it was like this, and it was bouncing between these, and then it caught this, and it just went down, and I made fucking, let's just say it was a good day. It was a good day, you know, because it was bouncing between these, and then it hit this line, and it just went down, and it just caught that rip in one hit, and it didn't take any secondary trades. It was just a perfect trade. And everyone's bitching about it, and I went on Reddit, and I'm like, why is everyone crying? That was an easy catch, right? And they're like, oh, all the algos crashed and didn't make any money, and I'm like, speak for yourself, buddy. You know, everyone was bitching about how they lost money on it. Everyone was bitching how everyone lost money. What it is that their systems lost money, their ideas lost money, their ideas don't have any robustness for this kind of shit. This is your bot that took the... Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I couldn't. Look, it happened at like stupid o'clock in the morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning or something that happened. So I mean, for me, in my time, I'm not going to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. These things run 24/7, well, 24/5, right? So they run, I let them do their thing, but like this one here that I was just showing you earlier, this is my latest idea that I've had, and I run it by hand for a while, right? And then I code it into a bot, and I let the bot run for a few weeks. And if the bot's profitable, then I take it off this computer and go put it on a remote server, and then I forget about it. That, however, has taken a few years. That's not an overnight trick, right? I've been doing this full time for 8 years. No, I've been doing this, yeah, basically. I've been doing this part time for 8 years. I've been doing it full time for a couple of years. Yeah. Yeah. 3 now, I think. Anyway, I want to see how this guy, does he even compile? He does. So what I am here, I don't have anything to sell. I don't have any courses. I wrote a book, but I don't even know if I want to sell it or if I want to give it away or what. Not sure yet. So I'm not here to make money off you. I don't care. I don't even have ads on my Twitch, right? I just have me trading. You can see my process. Well, it's not me, it's going to help, right? So the idea is I want people to see and understand that. I just had a shower, so this is the only jersey I could find, so I'm wearing a high vis. Yeah, I know, I got it. I got you. I understand. I haven't decided what I'm doing with it yet. I'm just here to share my process and show that it can be done. But that being said, you need to understand that this is a job. Right? Trading is, if you're having fun trading, you're gambling. Trading is, if the money is reliable, then it's boring, and if it's boring, it's a job. If it's exciting, you're gambling. It's, yeah, look, what I did and what I do, I'm very clever, and I know I'm very clever, and I know I'm a rarity amongst traders, because most people can't write a script that works for years and years and years. And basically what I did was I want to go trading, I learned the basic mechanics of how to trade, and then all of the shit that you learn about how to trade, didn't read it, didn't look at it, don't care. I just started placing trades on demo accounts and learning why oh shit, that lost money, why did that lose money, what the fuck is slippage, and I taught myself the long way, because I didn't want to learn what everyone else was learning and how to use indicators and all of that crap. Because if you look at the stats, 99% of traders lose money. Why would I want to learn how everyone else trades if they're all losing money? Just saying. So I wanted to compile this. I don't know if this is going to work yet. We're going to chuck it. Yeah, there's a few of those floating around, but I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try it out. XAU. No, I don't want XAU. No. I want XAU USD. I'm glad you think so. People who hang around long enough often say things similar to that. But some people come in here just so they think they can shit on me. But it's funny because I'm profitable. And I show it every day. And these guys are like, oh, show me your statements. I'm like, fucking look, bro. Alright, buddy. Show me yours. Okay, so we have... Man, that's an easy curve. Anyway, what I want to do is put this in here. Yeah, they probably genuinely are. Can I drag it? Will it let me... The idea is I want to be able to drag this line, right? This is... I have no idea what's happening. This line here? Can I... How do I... I'm going to ask the chat that came up with the idea, so just give me a minute. So I'm a lifetime coder. I've been coding for a long time. Long time. But, this guy knows more about this than I do, so it's very nice to use him as shortcuts. But you see, I also understand coding, so when he fucks up, I understand what went wrong. If you're not a coder, you can't just use an AI and think that you're going to get a good result. It's like, it's like using an AI to speak another language, right? If you don't understand the language and you're like, translate this for me and send it, unless you actually basically understand the language anyway, you've got no idea what he's saying. Got it well timed to learn coding. Well, I mean, if you want to trade this way, I know of guys that trade I don't know them personally, I can't vouch for them. I know of guys that trade, 15 minutes a day or whatever, and they're theoretically meant to be profitable and blah blah blah. I don't know if they are or not, but they claim that they are, and they claim it can be done. There's a bunch of different ways to trade. You can, if you're looking through, right, and you're like, I've got this indicator that I'll show you as an example. Okay, it is the global. Okay, so if I pull what? Right, my global, and okay, all this does is gives me time frames. Okay, So it just shows me the daily zones for different indices and shit. So if I was to go to like the 1 hour chart and then zoom in a bit, right, so it's just giving me like every day, this is this zone, this is this zone. Specifically it is the whatever, but say I wanted the London session as an example. So this is the London session every day, okay? This is just a random example, okay? Now if I get out of bed at 9 a.m. No, okay, let's say I got to go to work at 9 a.m. So I've got to get up at 6 in the morning, okay? So what I might do is look for 9 a.m., which is going to be like here, okay? It's about halfway through the black session. This is where I have to go to work, right? But I would wake up right smack here at, well, this is 5 a.m. On the end of this white line, I'm waking up. So what I'd do is I'd say at 5 a.m. it looks like this. At 5 a.m. it looks like this. At 5 oh, look at this. Every day at 5 a.m. on those three, for example, at 5 a.m. if it goes up, it seems to go up for the rest of the day. It went up, it goes up for the rest of the day. It went up. I mean, if you look at the greater trend, right, it's going up anyway. But I'm just like, okay, well, maybe at 5 a.m. that one candle tells me what direction the trade's going to go for the rest of the day. Let's have a look over here. We come over here and we go, this one says it's going to go down. And if you look over the day, it went down. Oh look, this one's going to go down. And it goes down for half the day and then it comes back up. Okay, you're allowed to lose one. At 5 a.m. that's a green candle. It's gone down a bit. Oh, I don't know. At 5 a.m. that's a red candle and it's gone down. Oh look, at 5 a.m. it's a red candle and it's pretty flat, you know. So you can like wake up at 5 a.m., look at, well, 6 a.m., look at the 5 a.m. candle, go, that's my bias for the day. Open or open long or open short. And then come back at 5 o'clock in the afternoon when you finish work or school or whatever and see if you've won the trade. That would take 5 minutes. Right? But setting up the code so that automatic... What time zone is this? New Zealand. So, I don't know, Eastern Standard Time plus fucking GMT plus 13 or something, I think. New Zealand. But this... Yeah. But the point is that you could do something like this to look for a time-based strategy. Okay? Me personally, I like always in strategies. I like to always have a trade whether I'm winning or losing. So my trades tend to run for quite a long time. Some people like snipes. They might see a pattern like if 3 candles in a row, the next one usually goes the same way. 3 candles in a row, the next one usually goes the same way. So they might just snipe that one little win off that one tiny little candle because they got 1, 2, 3. So then they're like the fourth one probably goes the same way, and then they just make that little bit. 1, 2, 3. This actually loses, but it's had a gap down for some weird reason. You'll learn about this shit. But then if you come over here and look at this example here, you've got 1, 2, 3. This one here wins. 1, 2, 3. This one here wins. 1, 2, 3. This one here wins. So if you get 3 in a row, you tend to get the fourth one. Maybe there's a strategy there. And then you just run back. And you run back days and weeks, and you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, win. And what you can do is you can mark it like this. So you can grab this. I'm using a tool called Trading View. Here, up here, Trading View, right? And hang on, let me just big screen this for you. Okay, so I'm using Trading View. There might be a link in the bottom of the Twitch. Maybe I might have put that in. I can't remember. I don't care. I mean, it has affiliate links and shit, but I don't know. Anyway, I've got this tool here called the long position, and this one here called the short position. Okay, so you know. So in here somewhere on this bar here, You got these ones with the long and short positions, okay, on projections. I use them for rapid iterating my ideas. So I'm like, I see 1, 2, 3, so the next, so there's my 1, 2, 3, so I put my entry there and my close there, and whatever that candle is, I close at the end of it. So I make a little trade there, which is in profit. Now I have another one here, which is this little arrow, which just helps me to track these profit moments. That was a win, that one, right? I look for the next 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this one loses. But I don't care if it loses, because I want to track it. 1, 2, 3, there's the open. That would have been my stop loss, and I would have, you know, I've got my 1, 2, 3, and then this one goes down and I've lost it, so I'll put a loss trade here. And then I will just carry on, right? 1, 2, 3, big one. This is great. I like this one. There's a 1, 2, 3. There's my open. There's my closes on the bottom of that candle. 1, 2, 3. There's the close of that one. That's a huge win, that one. If you're doing this like sniper style trading, right? Just a random fucking idea that I just thought I'd throw out there. So here's the next one here. And this one's a little loss. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And this one here loses this trade. And then at the end you go through and count up your wins and losses and how much you've won and how much you've lost and see whether you made money or lost money overall. It's so simple. It's so stupid. But it works, man. I mean, this might work in a trending market. It might not work in a choppy market. Right now all the markets are quite trendy, so everybody thinks they're making money. But we'll see. Anyway, what I was up to at this particular moment was I was doing this. Now it's done the thing I wanted it to, and it's created a marker in the correct spot, but the problem is I want to be able to move these initial lines, and I don't know how, so I need to ask the GPT that created it, okay, can I move those lines once the indicator has plonked him down? And honestly, it's pretty much that simple. And a lot of people overcomplicate it. In fact, most people overcomplicate it. And the reason they overcomplicate it is because they don't actually understand their trades themselves. They don't actually understand trading. They're not actually profitable. They need to inject this. Some of it is discretionary trading horse shit. And the reason they do that is because when the trade works, they're like, "Hi, I'm amazing." And then when the trade doesn't work, they can say, "Well, you didn't use your discretion." And so they can blame you for their bad trades. If let me put it this way. Let me save you all of the time and all of the money, okay? If you find someone online who is trading and you can buy their course, or you can subscribe to their service or subscribe to their signal, 99.97%, and that's an actual number, I can show you the study, 99.97% chance that they are scamming you. Build your own indicators. Build your own system. Use other people to learn how a market works, how trading works. Don't rely on other people on their signals, right? Yeah, just don't. Start there and you will be ahead of the 99, I suppose. And then just spend 2 years figuring it out, minimum. This is shit that I cover in my book. Yeah. Yeah. Me too. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, it's weird. Okay. I learn by trying things, and when it doesn't work, I start Googling until I find out why it didn't work. I like trend following systems. It's funny, I tried to make a counter trend system the other day, and it didn't quite work, so I used a couple of filters, and then I discovered what I had made was a trend following system. So I have a bias for trend following systems. I have a bias for wanting to always be in the market at all times, always in a trade. And to prove that, we go back here and we look at these again, and you'll notice that every single one of them is in a trade, right? See? Every single one. Ooh. Every single one of these, what is that? Is in a trade, right? Right now. They're all live trading. They're not waiting for something to happen. They're in a trade. Every single one. Not everybody likes that approach. In fact, most people don't like that approach. In fact, most people would tell you that's crazy. But if we look at this again, blue, 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 blue. I spend a lot of time in profit. So, love me or hate me, I don't really care, you know. Yeah, people just, I don't know. I get so much flack. I get so many people coming in here tell me I'm a scammer or fucking. Actually, I don't get that a lot anymore, but that's probably because I don't talk on Reddit as much anymore. I'd say, oh, blah blah, something on Reddit, and it's counter to what everybody has been taught and what everybody rabbits to each other. And because it's basically the exact opposite of what everyone else is saying, I'm wrong and I'm a scammer. So, fuck you and I'm out of here, bro. You know, well, fuck them. Yeah. Yeah. Ranting, thanks. Nice to have someone to rant to be honest. I'm looking down here because this is where my feed is. If it works, then it doesn't matter what they think. Well, yeah, and the thing is that you can go in and you can say that, and they're like, no, you're not. Well, come and watch my feed. And they come in and they're like, I make more money than that, then blah blah, and then I never see them again. So, all right, kiddo, all right, whatever. Use it prop selectable enabled by default. You should be able to drag them. The lines are created as standard object VLine objects with object selectable. Users should be able to click and drag them. There's a potential issue. The indicator only reads the line positions and on-calculate, which triggers new ticks. If you move the lines, the indicator won't see the new positions until the next. That's fine. No, the issue is I can't select. No. Next tick is fine. Computers thinking that a microsecond is a long time is crazy. I can't select, click, or drag the lines. Yeah, I stream every day. So right now is about the time that I would normally shut down and go play some video games. I stream from about, for now it's 11, so from about 3-4 hours ago, I would start the stream until now. This is kind of my prime time where I will do coding and stuff. The rest of the time, I'm either playing video games or out walking the dogs or shaking the missus or something else. And there's not really much to see, so I don't really stream it. So yes, so this is about the time I would normally shut the stream down. I used to stream like 24 hours a day, but I don't know, maybe I'll start doing that again because there's a lot of people that, well, I mean, if you're followed, I suppose it probably pings you and tells you that I've started the stream, right, in your emails or whatever. Yeah, it'd be nice to have someone to float around. It's all good, man. If you come back, then all good, and if you don't, then well, that's your choice, you know. That's your choice. What's going on? Please fix. So he's figured out the bug. See, this is really nice. I understood what was wrong with the code. I just don't understand the specific syntax. He's figured it out and sorted it. But see, if I didn't understand what was wrong with the code in the first place, I wouldn't have been able to point him to that. And if you can't code, you'd be chasing your tail. One day, you're just going to be able to say, I want, and he's just going to do it. The problem is that it's like Chinese whispers. You think you've told him what you want, but really you didn't. Save as. And it's going to cause frustration and maybe create a generation of people who actually get interested in coding. Who knows? Who knows this one? Yes. Yeah, thank you. You too, although I hear that you're about to head off, so you do that, and it's nice to meet you, and have a good one, and all of those things. Oh, that's an indicator, and I'm an idiot. It's an indicator. I need to delete that one. And I guess I will see you tomorrow, if you remember. If you got any questions, feel free to drop in and ask. Happy to help, point stuff out, show you how you're doing it wrong, because that happens a lot. And yeah, it's just nice to have someone to interact with, to be honest. But yeah, thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying something in chat, because most people don't fucking bother. And that drives me crazy. Now, your chat is your stream is boring. Yeah, well, you know, it's work, so yeah, it's boring. But you guys coming in and saying hi and stuff is really what makes it kind of worth it, so I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow if you show up, my man. All good. I am assuming your gender. It's all good. Catch you later, brother. Brother, sister, other person, I don't care. We're just here to make money, you know? This doesn't appear to be selectable. Yeah, object property selectable. Yep. Okay, so that's a bit weird because it should be. Let's go to the objects list. Delete them all. Indicator list. Delete them all. So it seems to... It's been a while since I've used an indicator, to be honest. Ah, okay, it does that. Alright, well, that's a problem. Oh, I can drag it. Look at that. Okay. Can we just, is it because we're on, something is off here? Like, I say something is, oh yeah, that moves. Okay, so... The price is moving, so it is live. That's not the issue. It does make a blue zone. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting some juice. I got me the munchies, bro. Okay, so we're gonna close out that guy. He closed. Nice. Beautiful. There's volume accumulated. This guy here, there's a calculation wrong. What? Okay, so what we need to do is redrop him in. Is it this guy? Close him. Okay, and we look for our first zone, which is... Let's go with there to there. We're going to call that our zone. And we're going to grab the indicator, which is the zone guy. And then we're going to drop him in it, like so. And he should auto-generate. That seems a little... Oh, okay, that's a full clear. Open, close out. No, so's this. This here should have been it here. Still, it's pretty clean. That's pretty clean. It's pretty good. Okay, so the question is, what are we running this on? And the answer is going to be gold. Whoa, gold is clean as fuck. Okay, so MZV, we close him out. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to load him up. Zone that guy, and we're going to go from there to there, and he's going to be clean. We're going to delete these. Going to grab that as my original zone command, and actually I might use this guy. Huh. Oh, okay, I can grab them in chart. Really? Oh, shit. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Oh, neat. Neato. Okay, so we can close this. This one close in trade win. I might set the alarm on this puppy with these two and let it ride. Just to see how it goes. And then on this guy, we were rebuilding a mistake, which... you know, it's pretty common. Compile. Lower that one. Drop it into... Can we just... that one into there? Yep. And then if I redrag... Yes! Okay. We are getting juice. Now if I put this... Say I was to put this... here to... here. And make that my zone. Okay. So... now the first zones are draggable and the blue zone is updating. Nice. The last two bars have a green and red dot. We don't have all of the zones drawn up in between as expected. Surface. No zones, no labels. The initial logic seems to work now, but it's not finding new zones or not displaying them. Well, we have a great start, I think. Yes, time to add in the next step. Do I have okay. I'm hungry. I got the munchie. I think I closed. Yeah, that's what I need. That one, which is actually this one. Copy. Save it. 10. Huh? Okay, how'd that happen? Up there, buddy. This guy? Cooking. Progress. But now it draws a single zone from the zone end I specify to the current, and then does a bunch of work on the current candle and I got the munchies. I know what the problem is. The munchies has the word cheese in it. She's gonna hate that. She's gonna fucking hate that. buddy, what you got for me? What? Nah, that closed. That's profit trade. We got a beep. Can we get a beep off this? I didn't hear a beep. I didn't hear a beep. I did not catch a beep. Okay, let's try this version on this one. Better. We remove the indicator again. And we plonk this version in there. Ah! Doobie doobie. Doobie doobie doobie. I need music, man. Doobie doobie doobie. I'm in a really good mood right now. Doobie doobie doobie. Yep, so Control I pops that up so I can just delete that, okay? I don't know what happened there, but Control I lets me delete that, and then I can it looks like something close, right? So let's put this here on this main page. Well, let's grab this one and put this on my secondary page, and then compare them by using the same timestamp. It's better than having the Munchausens. Got the munchies, got the munchies, got the munchies. Munchies. Ooh, wow, that's warm. Ooh, that is warm. Ah. 1 hour chart on gold. Okay. 1 hour on gold. You can say US. Go away. AU. Oh no, it's alright. AU. AUD. Jippy. Not an ideal thing, but we're just gonna look at this. We're gonna close this out, move this. The fuck is going on here? 1 hour. Man, that's an ugly chart. Okay. Okay. And then take this guy, close him. Take this guy, gonna add him in, and I'm gonna put him Venom, about there. Right. that is about the correct behavior. Okay. Let's pick a look, I have no idea what's happening, but it is doing things. This is gold. Yeah. 1 minute. Yep. What in the flying fuck is going on here? Up to prism. Remove everything. Ah. We can see what's happening here. Yes. Okay. See this peak? I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to find that same peak. I'm going to remove all the indicators. Remove all the objects. Right. I'm going to put my latest script from there to like there. And interestingly, it didn't draw anything, but it is. Wow, that was so good, this script. But you see, what it is I need to select this guy, starts there, I need that to there, okay? And he says, they say different things. So if I grab this guy, move him here, what happens? Okay, if I grab, what is going on, bro? Where's all my zones at, bro? Where's the Where's the drawings gone, bro? Bro. Where's the drawings at, brother? Brother. Yo, where's all my drawings at? Cuzzy. Weird. What's weird is that I should be able to grab this guy, put him like this, and get boxes show up. And now I don't. Brother. Right. I don't know what happened there, why I didn't earlier, but I didn't earlier, and so it was a bit weird. Brother. Brother! Okay. USGP 5. That's a weird spot to put it though. I mean that works. So we can... Is that mum backing down the driveway, brother? No. So shut up. No. happy. $5 from there to there. It does, in fact, almost exactly it's very close. Oh, I've just done something stupid. Where in the fuck did I just put that? Shut the fuck up. Does it though? Ah, it fucking does. Oh, that's fantastic. It might actually do the thing. It might actually do the fucking thing, which is very fucking cool. Do you see this? Let's what just fucking happened there? That worked. Okay. Pause there. And XAU, 1 minute. XAU 1 minute. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to current and take this guy's current, and I'm going to zoom this guy out a little bit, and I'm going to make this guy go from there to there. Okay. And then I'm going to take this guy and move him there. And take this guy, zone detector, and I'm going to put him from there to there, and he's going to draw that. Right. And then we're going to allow that trade to happen. I'm going to do that by putting this guy here. And then we're going to let it run. Just like that. I'm going to let it run. See what happens. Just gonna see what happens. We're just gonna see what happens. This is gonna interest the shit out of me. The living bananas. Based on blah 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 blah. Where is he? This guy here on Twitch. Cool, man. Well, you're blocked. Okay, now we're just gonna head over to Twitch for a moment. Because you can't delete this, can you, young fella? Huh? Look at this guy. What we'll do is we'll copy this, we click on this guy, we go over here, he sent me a message, that's wonderful. We're gonna click this button and we're gonna yeah, and then we're gonna ban him. Yeah. Oh, I can buy Twitch followers. Fucking what a fucking scam. I accidentally clicked that, by the way. I can buy 200 followers. This is disgusting. I'm not interested, and I don't want that on my chat, thank you. Well, while that's running just quietly, I'm just going to update these edit panels. Go away. I don't know what this guy here is. Add image. Okay, on this screen here, we'll go to here, we'll go to downloads. I think it's in downloads. I think it's in stream stuff. And then it's in orange glowy pack, and then it's in no, panels. That one. Yeah, okay, this is it. So we take this guy, drop him there. Did that not work? Ah, because it's probably... Right, so I have to do it this way, and then this will probably work. Panels? No, where was it? It was in a weird place. Stingers, stream, intermission, offline, stinger, stream. Sub overlay panels. No. Blank stills and video. No. Webcam. No. One click. Panels. There we go. Donate. Yeah. Okay. So I did it again and clicked the wrong thing instead of doing that. And then doing... Oh, just do the whole thing, bro. What are you doing? Done. And then this is... And then this one here is... I don't know, specs? There we go. And then this one here is Discord. And this one here is link up. Links of some kind. I don't know, whatever. Does that help? I don't know, let's go have a look, see. Does that fix it? Sort of. Okay, I don't care that much. I don't care enough. Alright. I think I closed the wrong thing, but again, I don't care enough. Man, that looks so messy in there. It's alright, we're just gonna let it run. Also, there's 66, 67 in there, so I'm gonna add $34 to it. And this is on the 404 account. I'm gonna add $34 to it. So we start with like 100 and something change. Business. Standing on business. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Hi.
You locked the door.
Did I? Okay.
Hi, Wendy.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, just streaming a little bit of trading, a little bit of trading. You know, normal stuff.
You have a good day?
Did I hit yes? Yes, so far it's been good.
You've got the door open. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. A little bit nervous. Bloody hot afternoon, eh?
It's quite nice. I just had a shower and stuff, so I'm quite good, you know.
Yeah. Excuse me, buddy.
Alright, well, I'm done for the day with this rubbish. By rubbish, I mean I've done very well, actually.
You've done well.
Yeah, I'm up like nearly 500